Hello everybody, I hope you guys are having a nice moment. You are enjoying wherever you are, and this is BNP TV, and we'll be having your standpoint one more time, and I'm so excited. I'm so happy today. I'm with my co-host. Hi Kelly.
Hi Patrick.
How are you doing today?
I'm fine. And what about you?
I can see you. I'm also doing great, and we also have two guests. Do you have something to say? Would you say hi and anything?
To our listeners, our viewers.
Yeah, sure.
Hello everybody. Hope you're doing good.
Awesome. So we also have here two guests, and I'm so happy to have them today. We have Mr. Thierry. I can also give him maybe a room to tell us more about himself.
Hello everyone, and also hello to those who are following us. My name is Thierry Sindihebura. I'm from Bujumbura, Burundi. I live at Chibitoke, 7th Street, number 68. The city is a little bit far from this BNP TV studio.
Okay, all right. That's so amazing. We are very happy to have you again, Mr.
I'm
Thierry.
very happy too.
Okay, we also have a young boy here. His name is Fidel, aka Big G. He can also, tell us a little bit more about himself.
Well, thanks. So, hi everybody. They call me Big G or Fidel. I'm really excited to be here today. So I'm going to be with you all this time. So I hope you enjoy. Thanks.
Yeah, you're welcome, brother. Big G, we are more than happy. Let me say that to have you guys today, and we hope that it's gonna be a very wonderful debate. Today we'll be talking about teenagers. Should teenagers get after-school jobs? So because here we see that there are so many young people here, even Burundi, Bujumbura, different urban places like Gitega, Ngozi, or other provinces. We have young boys or young girls who are selling like eggs or selling donuts, so many, or peanuts, selling
Serving
different
in
stuff.
bars.
Yeah, serving bars or doing different activities. And then sometimes there are people saying it's so bad to see young guys working, or it's too good. So then that will be trying to deliberate on. And so let me try to maybe to break down the topic. Would you please try a little bit, Kelly?
Yes. We're going to talk about after-school jobs for teenagers. Is it good or bad? Our guests are going to debate on that.
Yeah, sure. Maybe we can try to understand what is a teenage, and maybe what are maybe the after-school jobs that are available here in Burundi, or maybe in different countries, Africa, or wherever in the world. So what are a teen to you?
So thank you for the floor. A teen is a person who is between 13 and 19 years old. And we have this kind of young boys and girls in Burundi, and they do different jobs. Some of them, they work in a restaurant, in the pubs, like a waitress or waiters. And at the end of each month or at the end of each week, they pay them as a salary or wages. Yeah.
Yeah, great. Big G.
Well, well, thanks, yo. I do appreciate your topic today. It's a real amazing. As I'm a pupil, I know what to say. So this debate's real amazing, So I've been looking for the people around my city. Most of them are young, but I never see them working the road, like putting some little job to do, so that they can get something to enable themselves. You see, so this is the kind of thing you saying. The people are over 13. So some girls they say achieved with 15, 16 can be able to manage himself. So this debate can be really cool when we try to look different areas as we go there.
Yeah, sure. That's true. You're much right. There are people saying, somebody who's over 13, because as you said, 18 is somebody who is between 13 and 19.
Yeah.
That's why, it's different. They say teenagers, because you go, from 12 you start 13 till 19. Then when you start 20, maybe we are no longer a teenager. Yeah. Then you're saying that people like young guys who are over, 12, sometimes people say they can't manage themselves. Then maybe it's so hard for them to work. So allow me a little bit to tell me what are maybe the jobs that you think a teen.
You don't have the right to work under 16. The law says so.
The law says so?
Yes.
The Burundian law?
The Burundian law says that a person under 16 can't work. Yeah. That's why you will never see children or teenagers of between 13 and 15 working.
Wow, great. Yeah. Great for the input. You know, I didn't know about the law, and that's really so amazing. Yeah. Because, I guess now maybe those people are using kids in their companies, because we see, as I say, there are so many young people.
The Burundians follow this law, because I've seen some families, they use like babysitters, who we find them, they are under even 12 or 13, and they use them just to do the dishes, to wash children, to mop the room, and so on and so forth. So,
that's not
which means these people, they are not following the law.
Yes.
Of course. So, according to you, do you think maybe the government should review the law and allow young people from 12 or from 13 to start working, or it's so bad? We should keep the law, and those people are doing that should do,
The law is there, but simply the government doesn't do what we call a follow-up. They should follow up. There is a law there, but you have to do a kind of follow-up. Do people really follow this, use this law? Are they follow this law? There must be a kind of follow-up. All right. Because the law is already there, but the people don't follow it.
Okay, trying to listen your viewpoint, you don't really, agree upon that, upon young people working. Yeah. What's your take, Fidel? Do you think the government should really ban children to work, or it should even try to review the law and allow them from 13 and?
Yeah, they should allow them. They should allow. So, for example, like me.
How old are you, by the way?
I'm 19 right now.
You have the right to work.
You have the right.
I got the right.
Okay.
But I have my little brother.
Yes.
He's just 15. 14 at the one. So this word came in my family when my little brother got project and he gave to my father, say, Dad, I got project, cool one. But Dad say, you got no age to do that. They say, because you're still a little baby, you're still a young, you don't have the right to do that. So I've been shocked that day. That's why when I try to see where I'm going, without me, no development. Yeah. So when you prevent the young boys to work, you prevent them. USA. When a boy got like 18, already mature, he is able to manage his house. He is able to rent. When you are a parent, you got the boy. He got to say, boy, you already mature. Move, go out the way. So when you get now that ability to enable yourself can be hard. So here in Burundi, we should let the people like the little young, the ages on the 13 or above, they should create their own job so that when they finalize their studies, they should build something in their life.
Wow, appreciate so much. That's so bright, brother. Tiger, what do you think about it? Or maybe what are the jobs that may really fit the young people, from 13 to 19?
So these young boy girls who are under 19, they don't have to take jobs, because when you are like your sister or your brother, he or she is 15, she has some activities from school, maybe like assignments. Do you think this one he or she will not be able to manage? Any kind of job, it takes extra time. So you have to do your assignments, you have to go to your job. It will cost you a lot. So it will be very hard for someone who is under 19 or who is 13 or 15 just to deal with all these two things.
Working the work depends on the vacancy you get. a student or a pupil cannot work where the government vacancies are. No, we have we have what we call odd jobs. Like you from our school, then you know, okay, after school I'll be there, I'll try to take some beer in the bar. Then at the end of the month, I know I get this. You see that? It's not that job you work from the morning up to night. No, that when you go in the morning at school, then you back afternoon. Then you say, okay, let me go to work. Then after coming back to work, I gotta revise my book at work. And that kid can be able to pay school fees, and he cannot be problem to his family. Can be able to feed his family. This can help the family too. Yeah, that's it.
But it's not children's responsibilities to feed the family.
Yeah, I say that it's not for real. I'm not against. It's sure, but you have to know that when you are planting a tree, without watering it, without irrigating, make sure the tree will not grow goodly.
So let us maybe try to go straight to the core of the topic. Maybe what are maybe the benefits of you start tackling on them, but let's go deeper and see what are maybe the advantages of somebody who's working as a teen, and what are maybe the disadvantages.
So to my mind, advantages are so many. So yeah, you may be an orphan, you got no parents, you're parentless, nobody have to support. So you have to create a little business that can support your studies. So when you do that and other stuff like eating, clothing, stuff like that, buying soap, like work in the morning, taking a bath with the soap, do a lot of things by your own. So when you do that small job that can give you a little amount of money, that money can help you some little things that is needed in your life, like school fees when you got nobody to support.
But the problem is, like, as you yourself, touched it a little bit. You say that even those who are done with their studies, they don't even have anything to do. So do you think teenagers will be able to grab jobs on the market?
It will be very hard. Those who are under 19, I don't see what kind of business they can start. You can even go far with your business. When you are under 15, you are under 19. Those teens here in Burundi, we have some associations. Maybe you are not able to. You are able to pay for yourself your school fees. You go and knock to this association. They can help you. We have UNICEF. But if you are under 15, I don't see any kind of business you can start.
You remind me something crucial that hurt me when I was in non-form, in the national state, non-form. So I've been raised up by another man. I've been rejected by the family. I got no one to support me. Nobody came beside me. I was me, nobody else was me. Everything was me. So at that time, nobody to pay school fees. I've been going at school in the morning, then back in the afternoon, nothing to eat. I stayed like nothing I'm getting, when I stay at home, I see nothing I'm doing. You see that? So, but at the day that a man, a gentleman, called me one day, say, boy, if you back at school, come to my home, you do this, then I give this kind of money, you go buy what you want. I say, thanks, Bob. So after that, I went there and do a little job. Then he gave me money. He gave me money. Then I was back in the home to get what to eat. Thanks to what? That work I'm doing. So I paid the school fees the whole year. Now from national state, I paid school fees by my own side. You see there. So this when you say that you are going to omit that the young and can now work under 19, 16, that's now impossible. me too couldn't be possible.
You know, we live in communities where there are good people. So once you have a problem, go and talk to them. Don't keep it deep inside you. Go and talk to them. We have some people that can help you. But if you keep it inside you, who will know that you have a problem? When you live in that time. I hope you are living with good people in the community where there are good people. So you should go and tell them your case. They should help you.
Well, you know what? My mom told me one day. He told me this, boy, never show your tears,
Yeah, sure.
to the people who don't know the value of your tears. You see that? So
what is the meaning behind that?
the meaning is this. I had a lot of problems that time, but nobody told. I was me. And I say, I'm the one to open my life. It's not anybody else. It's me.
Kelly, talked about something, very crucial. You say, the law doesn't allow young people under 16 to work, to have jobs. So in case, for example, suppose, there was a police there and, where he was working, and then could they arrest him? Or, I mean, what are maybe the consequences of, hiring a young guy, or just as a young boy? Could be jailed, or
not the young boy,
yes,
but his employee.
The one who
Yes,
hired him.
his employer. They don't have the right to give jobs to children under 16. Yes.
So if it's a kind of job that is not that much heavy, that is not
like
so
duties around the house,
of course,
it may be okay.
like babysitting, grass cutting, so many jobs that young people can do.
And he took me as his grandchild. I was like his son. Yeah, so I worked, then he told me, my boy, come on, let's share the So he made me to not feel grief, not feel sorrow. And so to make me happy, to feel as other children.
Yeah, you weren't his worker. You were like a child helping.
But you was paid at the end of the month.
Yeah, I was paid.
Yes.
How much were you
was
paid?
A parent.
But was that a salary or it was a kind of encouragement?
Exactly.
Yeah, that's it. But remember where I started. I say that word to the man, then I beg the job. I play the job, say that, please, my studies, you see. So have me this money, kind of money at the math. So I have to do the job that you want me to do. So I did that. So that kind of work. So here we're saying when a boy has like 15 or 16, do you think that can he be able to work? He can be able.
What kind of job were you doing, and how much were you paid at the end of the month?
Yo, so it was easy job. Only he told me, boy, I'll take that thing. We got kind of both, say, put that in the house. Then he told me, boy, bring that. After bring that. So the money he gave me like 20,000 per month. So that's money he gave me. Then I say, this 20,000, I'm gonna get it right now. I got paid school fees, and then also I got family. I had the family at that time. I usually eat at my auntie, but my auntie wasn't rich anymore. But he was somehow. You see,
it was not a job. You are just helping him.
That's a job, of course.
That's a job, man.
Whatever you do and you're paid, it becomes a job, of course. Yes, it was.
And also depends how much when this one is paying you. 25, this is not a salary.
You see,
it's not 25,000.
It is because the amount of money could help him to pay, his bills. So it's already, enough for him. So we cannot really look down on the kind of, salary he was getting. What is here most important is, are you satisfied of your job? Are you satisfied with the money that you are getting? That's already enough. So here, let's try to dig deep. Maybe he's gonna tell us the advantages of young people working, teenagers working, and you maybe tell us because I see you have different viewpoints. Maybe you can.
There are so many disadvantages.
Come on.
Yeah, in terms of, I have said in terms of school, after school curriculum activities, you have assignments, you have to work, you have to do assignments. Like in Burundi, maybe you work in a hotel as a waiter or waitress. Maybe you start your job at 6 p.m. And we know most of students or pupils, like those who study at secondary school, most of them, they leave school at 2 p.m. 2 p.m. and some of them, they have to go back to school and then they come back maybe at 5 p.m.
Yeah.
And you have to go to your job at 6 p.m. Maybe there at your job you finish your job maybe at too late at night. So when are you going to do your assignments, to review the stuff from school? This becomes somehow stressful. So I don't think it will be very good for those who are under 19 to have jobs.
I don't agree. As long as I'm a pupil, no, impossible. When you stay at your home without doing nothing, you feel much. Because when you can feel much school, you're already tired. Hope you know that. Most of them, they reach there on the bed, then they start sleeping so that they can get rest. Hope you know that. So, but that laziness too. Huh? That laziness.
Taking some rest is laziness.
That's laziness.
No, they have, you know.
A philosopher,
when they get home, they have just to rest a little bit.
So then they make.
I say majority.
And even there are some researches which were done. They said students who work more than 20 hours
A week.
per week, they get lower average grade point than those who work 10 hours or less per
But
week.
at least they work 10 hours. Then
Yeah,
it's all about time management. Then.
Yeah, time management. This is what I'm coming, time management. But I don't think it will be easy for you to manage the time once you are a student and then you have a job after school. It will be very hard.
But Patrick, I agree with Big G a little bit. When you get an after-school job, you become resilient. You become an adult very quickly. Then, at 30, you will be an accomplished person. You have worked since 16, and at 30, you are.
Well, but you know, I'm afraid. Then you lose. I mean, you lose. You know, your how can I say? That's because it's also a kind of right. You have a right to be a kid.
Yes.
So sometimes you are no longer a kid. As you said, you just even become old in a very short time.
I said when you work from 16, the age that the law allows. Yes.
Of course.
When you work from, but not a job. How do we call the job? Like us? No, a little job like house duties. Yes, I agree with him. So that you have some income.
Like me, I was
not a job.
I was thinking about, you know, there are so many jobs that you can. For example, you know, you see Big Jim, for example, can be good at English at the same time good at French.
Yes.
So why not, or Kirundi? Why not, you know, giving him, for example, some deals of translation?
Yes.
He can do that.
Yes.
Maybe for just some hours. You see?
Some hours.
So, yeah, of course, you know, it's because, you know, there's always like, you know, pros and cons of something.
Yeah, this is what we are talking about.
Yes.
But I agree with you. You become resilient.
But
Resilient, but you know, sometimes you don't even give time your friends or family, because now you have much, you are able to manage everything because you have money. Now you don't give time your friend or your family.
You are chasing your own.
That's why I see. I see. You don't want us to get a job so that we can be respectful in the family.
No, you can have a job.
You know, life is like a planet. I mean, it's changing every moment, every time.
I understand. I get you.
Yeah. So anyway, we shouldn't be focusing on not getting job. Know what? No. Only what you have to know. Excuse me, sir. excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
At what age did you get the job?
I start my first job. It was
Is it for
very
thinking?
very soon in RC Africa. In this year, 2023.
But maybe like as an English tutor, maybe you studied before.
Yeah,
Okay, go on.
I started. I was after my university studies. I'm telling you.
Or after that?
After my academic studies.
Who paid for your school fees?
So from nursery school up to, because the last year of secondary studies, I paid myself. But from the nursery school up to second arts, is my mom who paid for me.
Wow, so last year, I want you to tell me, where did you get money from?
Even for the last year, she paid for 2 terms.
You invent.
But for the last one, I paid for on my behalf.
Where did you get the
Where
money
did you
from?
get money from?
So I do some. I do assess some tax. It was on holidays. Not during the school. It was on holidays.
And you were 19?
I was even over 19. I'm telling you.
You see, on holidays.
Yeah, on holidays.
You know, he's like pointing out on that. Like,
And I was
holidays.
not under 19. I was over 19. I'm telling you guys.
Oh, I'm sorry for you.
Yeah.
So by the way, look, you say kind of holidays, eh? I like it. Thanks. I'm a planning project. We take a place in the holidays. I'm a pupil, but I'm a planning project. We take a place in holidays. How again? You see word? I'm a student. I'm a pupil, but I'm planning to teach English.
Wow.
Will I be punished? Am I giving the knowledge to the country?
Yes.
Will I be punished?
No.
So it will be all about time management. How you manage your time.
That's it.
You go to school and then you teach others English, but it's all about managing the time.
It's only Saturday and Sunday. You see, Saturday, Sunday, and even middle week that we call Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I can do that job 6 p.m. up to training, or 8 p.m. I teach. After that, I go back. I revise my knowledge.
Yeah, this
I
what
think
you're
it's
talking
not a
about,
job,
time management.
It's a hobby.
Yeah, this is a hobby. Yeah.
It's not a job.
It's not. It's a job.
It's a job because you get some money.
Of course.
But what the kind of job we're talking about here is like to be a housekeeper.
Not only that, all kinds of jobs. It's
A
like,
housekeeper,
Housekeeper.
to work in bars.
Serving in a bar
Yeah,
as a waiter or waitress.
Yes.
Or maybe you are a driver in a certain company.
Exactly.
but you guys.
You can't
for-
do
for-
that under 16 normally.
According to the law of
According-
Burundi.
According to the law.
Yeah.
But also, you know, the law maybe doesn't specify what kind of jobs.
Are
Does
you
the law
sure?
specify?
It doesn't.
It doesn't.
But-
Of course. So
It doesn't.
But I don't think that teaching English, teaching French, it's a hobby.
It's not a
you
hobby.
don't get tired like someone who.
It's a job. It's a
Like
job.
we have some pupils, they teach others at school and they don't pay them.
No, that's not a job because you're not paid. But when you do something and you're gonna
You get
receive
money.
something out of that, then it's a
So-
job.
I
So
think
let
that
me
jobs we're
ask you.
talking about are jobs that can make that kid tired, very tired, so that he can't
Yeah.
grow up.
Or focus on, maybe she's a
Receive-
student, she can't focus on her school studies.
All right, I can see you guys. So I see we are almost at the end of the show. Yes, time is over. It was becoming so interesting. So sorry for that. So let me thank my co-host. Thank Kelly.
Thank you, Patrick. It was a great pleasure for me.
Yeah, I'm so grateful to have you here beside, and I'm so delighted. And I want to also thank our guests. Thank you, Mr. Thierry.
Oh, you're welcome. It was my pleasure to be with you guys, and thank you for hosting us. We also thank those who have been following us on BNP TV.
Wow, amazing. It's always a pleasure to have you guys, and I want to also take this opportunity to thank Mr. Big G.
Well, thanks. So I'm really happy to be here, and I wish you one day invite me again.
Yeah, I will.
Invite me again. Yeah,
I will.
So this point, I do like it. Concern me, every kind of student, like the pupils. where you are, you follow me, you have to know what to do now. You see that? So by the way, thank you very much for this time y'all give me this, yo.
Oh, that's amazing. So amazing. We are really, appreciating. It's so great to have you guys, and so great to have, our viewers and our followers. So we asked him to stay connected with us. See you.